Over 2 billion naira transaction value for small-scale farmers with constitution of mid-level agro-produce hubs. President Tinubu present 1.78 trillion naira as a 2025 budget of Federal Capital Territory to National Assembly for passage. On the foreign scene, United Kingdom, India agree on trade deal after 3 years of talk. In sport, Super Eagles striker Ahmed Musa to lead team in exhibition Unity Cup tourney. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Since the establishment of the mid-level agro-produce hub at Dioro Moshe and commencement of market operation, over 2 billion naira transaction value have been generated for small-scale farmers and agro-producers in minimizing post-harvest losses and improving the quality of their produce. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems, Abiola Olusoya, stated this at the ongoing 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing at Alausa to showcase the activities and programs of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in the last 2 years of his second term in office. Said additional 3 mid-level agro-produce hubs are at various levels of construction at Agege, Abijo, and Okwebi. In the year under review, through the Food Bank Support Program, over 1 billion households have received support through food bank interventions, while over 800,000 households benefited from food subsidy programs, cushioning vulnerable families against economic shocks. The administration's Urban Farming Initiative also provided support for Lagosians, especially women, to establish households, poultry, snail, or vegetable farms, improving nutritional agency and creating alternative value chains that lessen reliance on expensive imported goods. According to Olusoya, the government provided 100 million naira agrithon grant to 26 young agripreneurs to enhance agricultural productivity and strengthen food security. While phase 2 of the Lagos Central Food Security Systems and Logistics Hub under construction in Ekpe will soon be completed.
Entrepreneurs in the agricultural space towards enhancing agricultural innovation, the utilization of technology, and we have over 100 entrepreneurs now within the membership with the aim of inducting several more. And last year we had actually given out grants in about 100 million cash grants, which we provided to 26 of these businesses. And this, we are also collaborating with the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, which serves as a channel.
Olusoya stated that 15,000 agricultural produce traders across 57 local government and local council development areas of the state, including barracks, received 50,000 naira each under the Lagos Market Trader Money Program. Our correspondent, Adiola Akindele, quotes the commissioner as saying that through a $750 million facility secured from the World Bank for the NG Cares project by the federal government, Lagos State allocated $20 million for its implementation, aiming to provide economic relief and recovery support to identified vulnerable persons over a 24-month period. The Lagos State House of Assembly has called on the Commissioner of Police, Mashood Jimoh, and the State Neighborhood Watch to intensify surveillance efforts to safeguard road users following increase in threats posed by miscreants on roads across the state. Lawmakers representing Kushofe Constituency 1, Gani Okolawon, raised the issue during plenary session and a matter of urgent public importance. He decried the growing menace of miscreants who harass commuters, snatch belongings, and create fear across major roads in the state, warning that if the unlawful activities of these individuals are not curbed, this could render the state unsafe. Supporting the motion, other lawmakers in their contributions emphasized the need for security agencies to step up their patrol and surveillance, stressing that critical black spot across Lagos must be closely monitored. The lawmakers unanimously agreed on the need for heightened security measures to protect residents and commuters. In a separate development, Belahon Isha, representing Itiosa Constituency 2, emphasized the need for a quarterly review of the 2025 budget for improved accountability among ministries, departments, and agencies, MDAs. In response, the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, directed the committees on budget and economic planning to handle the matter and report their findings to the House. To transform the infrastructural development of Ekpe local government area, the chairman, Ekpe local government, Surani Masham, has completed the construction of a Shino Dipe road with interlocking stones, making it ready for inauguration soon. The chairman's chief press secretary, Olawale Yusuf, in a statement said the completed road with interlocking would transform the economic potential of Shino Dipe and Ekpe local government as a whole. Yusuf said Animashan's leadership is driving progress in Ekpe, exemplified by the Shino Dipe road construction project. He urged residents to collaborate with the local government in maintaining and protecting the road from being damaged. The statement equally advised the resident of Shino Dipe Road to take ownership of the project and ensure it is well protected. Now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has presented a budget of over 1.78 trillion naira as the 2025 budget of the Federal Capital Territory to the National Assembly for consideration and passage. In a letter from the President read on the floor by the Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, the President said the budget presentation to the National Assembly was in line with the provisions of Section 299 of the Constitution, which addressed the legislative functions of the FCT on the National Assembly. Tajuddin said the budget will prioritize investment in health, job creation, social welfare, increase agricultural production, and capital development. And the federal government has launched the National Mass Fertility Response Plan for an effective response to mass fatality incident in the country. It provides a framework to facilitate an organized and effective response to mass fatality and to ensure that the dead and their loved ones are treated with dignity, respect, and uphold the values of humanity during crisis. Speaking at the launch of the document organized by the National Emergency Management Agency in collaboration with the International Committee for the Red Cross, Director General of NEMA, Zubaida Umar, said the framework demonstrates Nigeria's commitment to enhancing preparedness and response mechanisms for managing mass fatality incidents. In foreign news now, United Kingdom and India have agreed on a trade deal that will make it easier for UK firms to export whiskey, cars, and other products to India and cut taxes on India's clothing and footwear export. The deal comes after 3 years of on-off negotiations. UK government said the deal doesn't include any change in immigration policy towards Indian students studying in the UK. Prime Minister Keir Starmer described this development as a landmark deal which would boost growth and deliver for British people and businesses. On his part, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi described the deal as a historic milestone that was ambitious and mutually beneficial and will aid trade, investment, growth, job creation, and innovation in both economies. The deal is the biggest and most economically significant bilateral trade agreement the UK had signed since leaving the European Union in 2020. In sport now, Kano Pillars forward Hamed Musa is set to make a return to the national team as he is expected to lead the Super Eagles at the Unity Cup exhibition tournament, which will hold from May 26 to 31 in the United Kingdom. Kano Pillars revealed this via a statement on their official X account. Musa's last appearance for the Super Eagles was against Guinea during a pre-AFCON 2023 friendly on January 8, 2024. The Nigeria Forward Federation is yet to release the official squad for the tournament, although it is being speculated that the tournament would be prosecuted by mostly home-based players. Nigeria will play in the exhibition tournament alongside rivals Ghana, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago at the G-Tech Community Stadium, the home ground of Premier League side Brentford. The Super Eagles will play Ghana in their first game of the tournament on Wednesday, May 28 after Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago's opening game on Tuesday, May 27. That's it on the news at 6, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under a co-excel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Since the establishment of the mid-level agro-produce hub at Idioro Mushin and commencement of market operation, over 2 billion naira transaction value have been generated for small-scale farmers and agro-producers in minimizing post-harvest losses and improving the quality of their produce. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Systems Abiola Olusoya stated this at the ongoing 2025 ministerial press briefing at Alausa. President Bola Tinubu has presented a budget of over 1.78 trillion naira as the 2025 budget of the Federal Capital Territory to the National Assembly for consideration and passage. We also told you that United Kingdom and India have agreed on a trade deal that will make it easier for the UK firms to export whiskey, cars and other products to India and cut taxes on India's clothing and footwear export. Finally, in sport, Canopilas forward Hamed Musa is set to make a return to the national team as he is expected to lead the Super Eagles at the Unity Camp Exhibition Tournament, which will hold from May 26 to 31 in the United Kingdom. For contacts with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesuwa Ejoyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.